it's me Celeste. Welcome back to your 4-week challenge that's all to do with helping support anybody who has a herniated disc. If you'd like more explanation as to why I'm doing what I'm doing, remember I've got other herniated disc videos, so if you want to practice with me, you can, and it does make a powerful difference in your body. We are going to begin this class lying down, and even getting into lying down can be risky for someone with a herniated disc, so let me take you through step by step. Okay, so as you can see, I'm perched up rather awkwardly on 2 blocks. This is to force my bum to stick out so that I don't collapse into my lumbar spine, which can make my herniation worse. But I need to get onto my back, right? So what I want you to do is really concentrate about lifting your chest and sticking your bum out. And a lot of people haven't got the hip mobility to just lean forward, in which case, of course, you can. But what I would suggest is maintain that spine and put one leg down, lean onto your side, and then pop your hip down. Now, even here on your side, a lot of people collapse. You're going to stay in extension. You're going to take your blocks out the way. And it feels so good to do this, but in your instance, it's going to cause further issues. So try not to roll down bone by bone, but instead lift into your chest, prop your elbows on the ground, and then shimmy slowly down onto your back. And once you're on your back, actually lift into your lumbar spine. You can see I'm kind of creating a little bridge in my back. So one of the things that we find is people with herniated discs have very weak glutes and very weak core. So we're going to strengthen those pathways up today. I want you to bend your knees and put the soles of your feet flat on the ground. As soon as you bend your knees, again, it's very common that people tuck the tailbone. So your conscious effort to keep your extension is really important. Again, driving your feet through the ground, we're going to lift the hips up, but your bum will want to tuck. It'll want to go like this. So avoid that. Keep your glutes active. You can almost like poke your bum and just check, are my muscles actually working? And if they are, lift up, hold. Maybe use your hands to feel that little back bend is still going strong. And then slowly come down. Keep the activation, but don't come down bone by bone. You want this lumbar lordosis. Guys, I'm sorry, I know I sound like a broken record. It's just because I really want to keep you safe. Let's do number 2. Drive through the heels, lift up. Keep your back bent as you go higher. Poke your bum, check your muscles are active. Keep them active as you start coming down. Okay, they're gonna want to release. You have to consciously engage them. Boom, you've arrived. We're gonna press through the heels and again start lifting up. Once you arrive at the very top, keep your arch and slowly start lowering. And I'm going to make you do one more. Press through the heels, stick out your bum and lift up. Good. Check the muscle activation. Another muscle group that gets quite weak is your hamstrings. They get very tight and very weak. Now, this is not the most ideal hamstring exercise in the world, but with your glutes still active, imagine the heels are being pulled towards your head. They're not actually moving, but that energy of drawing back in space is going to fire up your hamstrings as well. Now, keeping this position, I just want you to lift and lower your pelvis in the tiniest inch of movement. I don't know, like maybe 10 times. And I just want you to notice if one side of your body is working perhaps harder than the other. And can you get the side that's not firing as intensely to wake up a bit more just by conscious effort? And if you're not burning in your butt by now, then you're not doing something right. Because it's killing my bum already and I've got quite strong glutes. Last couple. Beautiful, you guys. Now remember, on the way down, it's almost like you're trying to get your tailbone to touch the floor before anything else, and then rest. Now it's quite intense on your back muscles keeping that extension, so release, just straighten out your legs. Think of lifting your chest slightly, relax the arms and take 3 slow breaths. And really relax on that exhale. Okay, awesome. Now, as you know, I love making things a little more challenging. So we're going to bend our knees again, but the feet and the knees are going to touch. And what we're going to do to make it a little more difficult is we're going to lift one leg up. Again, as you lift one leg up, the body might collapse. So I want you to just be mindful about how much extension you give the leg. If it feels too much to have one leg in the air, both feet on the floor is fine. We're going to press through the floor and lift, and then we're going to come down. Tailbone touches the floor first. Press through the heel, feel your glutes are active, and come on down. We have 3 more to go. 2 and 1. Again, if you want to, you can make it harder with one more drill. We're going to cross the ankle over the knee. You're going to keep your lumbar extension and you're going to come down, tailbone touches, and push up. 1. Come down, tailbone touches, push up. 2. Use your fingertips to feel the left glute, how hard it's working. 4. And then your last one, 5. Extend up through the right leg, place the right foot down on the ground, lower down, and then stretch your legs. Okay, just have a little wiggle there and rock side to side. Okay, we're going to bend both of our knees again, but this time we actually want to stretch the left glute because it just worked really hard. So don't worry, it's a little bit of break time now. Cross your left ankle with caution over your right knee, and again, almost glide your shoulders closer to your tailbone so that you've got that little arch through your back. Start to lift up and see if you can grab hold of the back of the right thigh. And if that feels really challenging, a little trick is to position a block underneath the foot and then push your left knee away. So you've either got your thread the needle figure 4 or this little supported version for someone who's struggling to keep the arch and bring the knee to your body. Really big breaths. You've got about 2 more to go. Now you might be loving this stretch so much. Please do it longer if you feel that you want to. For those of you that are ready, we are now going to do the hip extensions, but the right foot is going to be our base. So wiggle your feet and your knees in until they touch. Extend your left leg to the sky. Now have a moment to really feel how the right heel is pushing into the ground. If it's too much, bend the left knee or set it back down on the ground. When you're ready, the heel drives through the ground to lift up, and you're using your fingertips to test what's working, and then come on back down. You've got 4 more. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. Last one. Now cross left ankle over right knee, and again we're going to do 5. Force your back bend. Maybe force is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Don't let it get soggy. So easy. It's so easy. Last 2. And then your last one. Awesome. Oh, that killed me. Bring your hip down to the ground. And we're going to now stretch out first through the legs. Just have a little side to side action through the ankles. And then we're going to bend both of our legs to stretch out your right. Cross your ankle over your knee. Again, check your lumbar spine is in extension. If you want to do a thread the needle stretch and you have enough space, you actually need to be super flexible to grab your leg and keep the extension. So if you want to do the alternative with me, the block goes underneath the sole of your foot, and you're using your right hand to push the right knee away. Awesome, and then we're going to bring both of the feet flat to the ground. If you have a block on your mat, roll it to one side, extend through your legs again, and this time we're going to roll onto our tummies. So simple, just roll over. So we did a little bit of glute activation, which is actually really important for the next thing that we're going to do. You want to use your glutes when you're going into a back bend, especially if you have a herniated disc. Think about it. These muscles are very big and very powerful. They help to take some of the strain that could be coming into your lumbar spine. So I want you to bring the elbows underneath your shoulders, extend through your legs and use your butt. And then as you lift into your chest, maybe lift the elbows 1 millimeter off the ground and bring them back down. Keep that power through your legs, extend the chest up a little further, and then the elbows come down. 2 more. Now you might be like, but Celeste, I don't have this much flexibility. I can't actually lift up at all. We can make this super tiny, and you can just go to your level. You never have to feel like you're matching anybody else. This is totally personal. And the last one, even if it's the tiniest back bend in the world, guys, use your glutes, and we're going to lift and we're going to hold it there for about 5. The last breath finishes and we bring it on back down. Awesome. Now you can repeat the exact same thing with hands and elbows. It's very supportive. If you're really keen to do a bit more, interlace the fingers behind your back. This time they are unsupported, so you really have to fire up even more. Reach back through your fingertips, lift the chest, and then bring it back down. And again, lift and back down. 3 more to go. You're nearly there. You've only got 2 now. Lift and lower. And then on the last one, we're going to do that crazy hold again. You don't have to stay there for the duration. When your body says no, you just come down. You've got a couple more breaths to go. Reach up, 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 and then come on down. Good job, guys. Now, to get out of this position, hands come under your shoulders. And instead of rounding your upper back, we're going to back bend. Pull the tailbone back so you're in your cow. And then you're going to keep that back bend as you lift the chest. Keep the back bend as you step 1 foot forward and the other foot forward, and just arrive in a comfortable stance. Take a moment to breathe into the fullest expansion of your body. Big mouth open and sigh it all out. Thank you, guys. Thank you for doing this video with me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Remember to keep your body in extension, especially if you're working at a desk and sitting down for many hours every day. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe to support the channel. And I'll see you very soon on the next video 3 for herniated discs.